Hello friends, I am Matthew Adganil and my channel is Language and Life Skills. Today let us see some very beautiful quotation from the Merchant of Venice. First one, God made him and therefore let him pass for a man. These are the caustic words of Portia about one of her suitors, the Frenchman Monsieur Le Bon. He had no distinct character of his own, identity of his own. He was a mixture of all characters and nationalities. So she respected him only because God had made him. Second one, there is not one among them that I dote on his very absence, and I pray God grant them a fair departure. Portia did not like any of the suitors who sought her hand. So much so, she said, their absence would give them great pleasure. Sometimes people make themselves valuable by their absence. Third one, the devil can cite the scripture for his purpose. The devil can cite scripture for his purpose. This is said by the merchant Antonio about Shylock, the greedy Jew. He justified all his evil practices by quoting profusely from scripture. So the outward trappings of religiosity of a man is no proof of his true integrity. But though I am a daughter to his blood, I am not to his manners. Though I am a daughter to his blood, I am not to his manners. So the words of Jessica, the daughter of Shylock, who is completely different from her father. So character is not inherited like genes and physical traits. You may be very different from your parents or from your family. All things that are with more spirit chaste than enjoyed. All things that are more with spirit chaste than enjoyed. When you pursue a dream, when you work for something with great expectation, the process is more enjoyable than the attainment of your object, because it is because of the limited nature of earthly enjoyments. So the process is more interesting, more appealing than the product. Next one, a very famous one. But love is blind, and lovers cannot see the petty follies they themselves commit. But love is blind, and lovers cannot see the petty follies that themselves commit. Words of Jessica, who is disguised as a boy. And this is a great truth of life. Those who are in love are blind to many realities. It is others who must shake them into the hard realities of life. To offend and judge are distinct offices and of opposed nature. To offend and judge are distinct offices and of opposed nature. These are the words of Portia, sharp words, to the Prince of Aragon, who had chosen wrongly, and he found fault with the arrangement of the caskets. So no one can be a judge in his own case. Judging is some different from committing an offense. Some there be that shadows kiss, some have but a shadow's bliss. Some there be that shadows kiss, some have but a shadow's bliss. This is the wording on the silver urn, which was chosen by Prince of Aragon. People who go by appearances, they are merely chasing shadows, and their bliss is as short-lived as a shadow. O love we moderate, allay the ecstasy, in measure reign thy joy, scan this excess. O love we moderate, allay thy ecstasy, in measure reign thy joy, scan this excess. These are the great words of Portia when Bassanio makes the right choice of the lead casket. She's over filled with joy, and she's asking her joy to be moderate. Excessive emotion, even very good one like happiness, can be sometimes dangerous to your heart. You that choose not by the view, chance as fair and choose as true. You that choose not by the view, chance as fair and choose as true. These are the words on the lead casket, which is the real casket containing Portia's picture. So, when we make choices, we should not simply go by the outward appearance. Then you can make a true choice. Famous lines, next one, the quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. The quality of mercy is not strained, it droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. The very famous words of Portia, which she spoke during the court trial at Venice. Her appeal to the Jew, Shylock. Mercy is something that cannot be forced. It is as gentle as the rain or the dew, and it brings down blessings upon both the giver and the recipient. You taught me first to beg, and now methinks you teach me how a beggar should be answered. You taught me first to beg, and now methinks you teach me how a beggar should be answered. These are the words of Portia to Bassanio after the trial and the triumph at the court. Bassanio was willing to give anything to Portia, who was disguised. She asked for his wedding ring, but he could not part with that. That is when she said, "You taught me to beg first, and now you teach me how begging should be answered." How far that little candle throws his beams, so shines a good deed in a naughty world. How far that little candle throws his beams, so shines a good deed in a naughty world. This is towards the end of the play, when Portia is coming back to her place in Belmont, and she coming in the night, there is a candle shining from her room, guiding her unmistakably to the house. That one little candle in such great darkness is similar to a lovely deed, a good deed in a wicked world. So friends, these are some of the quotes, famous quotes from The Merchant of Venice. I hope you really enjoyed them. If you like this presentation, please subscribe. Bye till another time.